So now in this session, we are going to see the basics of formulas, including some basic calculations, selecting ranges and formulas, and how to copy formulas. So a typical formula is made of several key components. Here, the equal sign starts the formula off and lets Excel know you are creating a formula in this cell. The next part is the function which performs the calculation. For example, the sum function add up the values in the reference cells or cells ranges. Then comes the reference, which is the cell or range of cells you want to include in your calculation, and these need to be enclosed in the parentheses. You also have operators which specify what type of calculation to perform. Common arithmetic operators include addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and these are represented by symbols: the plus symbol for addition, the minus symbol for subtraction, the asterisk for multiplication, and the forward slash for division. So there are other types of operators too. Now here you can see you can use constant in your formulas, which, as the name suggests, are the numbers or values which you can enter directly into a formula and which don't change. So this might be a whole number, such as in this case is 20. So I have written B5 asterisk 20, which would take the value in cell B5 and multiply it by 20. So now let's perform some practical over formulas. So for that I need to open the Excel. So see, this is the Excel, and I'm going to create some data. I have already written some data and I need to explain some options. That way I have not write the data in it. I'll just write the names. See, the first option I need to explain you is that autofill option. So for that, suppose in serial number, or suppose you want roll number, and you want to roll numbers, where you want to write roll numbers in a sequence, and sequence suppose must be start from 1, and for that, for you say autofill option, you need to write first two values. See, if you write only simple first value and drag with this plus symbol, you will get the value 1. This will copy the same value to other cells. But suppose if you need to make a pattern, like I am having rule number 1, then 2, and then so on, like 3, 4, 5, 6. Then for that, I have an option that you need to select these two cells and just simply drag these. Now you can see it will give you the values like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Also, if you want, the rule numbers comes in the gap of 2. Same way you need to give the pattern, and for the pattern you need to give two values, like I'm giving the first and the second. Just simply drag these values and you will be able to get the values accordingly. So this is the option. Okay, so now I'm having the roll numbers name, and I'm writing some marks, any randomly marks. Okay. So simply just select and copy, or I'm just selecting these values and copy again and again. And same way I will fill these values. So now I will show you in this that how to do formatting over these cells. See, formatting basically includes the coloring and all, which I think you must already know that how to color these things, as this is a part of basics of Excel. So I'll show you that how to perform conditional formatting over this content. So for applying conditional formatting, you need to first select the data. Then you need to click on this option, that is the conditional formatting. And here I'm having various options, like the first one is highlight cell rules according to like greater than. So it is conditional formatting is something that is based on some condition and provide the formatting. So when you click on this, so it is asking me that format cells that are greater than. So I am writing a value that is suppose 80, and you can change color from here also, like I'm selecting the yellow fill color. When you click on OK, you will get the values which are greater than 80. So this is the conditional formatting. So this is the first option. Second, we are having the option that is format as a table. So by this option you can simply select the option and table will be format, complete table will be format. Like suppose you need to select this, it will ask the range of table, then you click to OK, so it will simply format the table. Various options are also there, accordingly you can select that options. And the last option is having the cell style. Suppose you need to style these cells accordingly and by different colors. So you have option of cell style. Suppose in the first cell you want to do this color, second you want this color. So in this way you can perform conditional formatting. Now we are discussing about the formulas. So let me show you that how to apply formula with this content. Suppose you need to calculate total. For that I have to write first equal, then I have a formula for sum, writing sum, then the bracket start, and you need to select the reference of cells. So through C2 to G2 cells, you need to calculate the sum and simply close the braces. So you can see, you can write it manually also, that C2 cell colon G2 cell, but as a smart work you need to select this by mouse. Simply press enter, you will get the sum of these cells according to the rows. Simply drag this particular cell, you will get the total of all rows. Same way, if you want to calculate sum of the column, you need to select the column values, simply close the braces and press enter, and you will get the sum of columns accordingly. And same way, like in the row part, you need to drag this particular rows. In column way, you need to drag from here, so you will get the total of columns. So this is the simple example of formula.